Claude up against the Belleric, and there is the Paquito as well as a threat. So I'm actually not sold with this, but at the same time, they do have the Gatot Kacha, which is a way to defend the Claude anyway. So I still feel like the real carry of this game for BTR is going to be the Fanny. It's the real centerpiece of this composition. And the Claude is more like of a lane stabilizer where you correct your lanes with it. You whittle down the heroes of your opponents with your damage and the Blazing Duet. And there could be the Fanny to clean up everything afterwards.
Okay. I like doing
BTR lineup, but at the same time, I do agree with what you just said. So it's pretty even for me, to say the least. And I'm just excited to see what is in store for us in game number 2, because this time it's going to be the Fanny. I always like watching good Fanny games, and now it's going to be up against the Kufra, which in turn would incite a lot of outplays, a lot of mind games between the two players.
Okay, well, we got a pretty zoomed in look right now. I'm not sure where Niall was going to go for. I know he cabled through Finn. Okay. Really close look. I'm trying to see where also Niall ends up going and grabbing his green camp. He's up at the top side now, though.
Now, Fanny going in for some Kramer invasion.
There we go.
I'm not entirely sure if he was successful with it.
Yeah.
But Coily seems like he has the higher levels with the double buff, and this Paquito from Pro Esports from the jungle has to make a lot happen in the early stages. Well, I guess not literally the early stages, but from the mid-game perspective, like 5 to 8 minutes. If you are able to get a lot of eliminations during that time, that generally will mean that you will allow your team to be in a comfortable spot.
Okay, so at this point, we go wait for this first turtle to go ahead and pop up here. No early first bloods. It looks like even across the battle spells, nothing was expended, which is kind of odd because usually in that first exchange, you see at least some battle spells being burned down, but this time, not going to be the case. First turtle pulled through by Finn. Again, we're on broken walls too for this one, so a little more, I guess, uniqueness that can happen here depending on how Niall plays it on this Fanny. Even sweeping through turtle takes or eventually lured takes. Here they go, though.
Indeed, that's Moreno taking out PPP. The jump in, though. Oh, look at the two-man knock on that nail. It's going to be taken out. Gatot Kacha is far too late to save his teammate. But the Belleric from Soria and Felix with that flicker is good. So will be the exchange. I would assume that there was an arrow that was able to land, but taking down Nail early on in this game, this is really good for Pro Esports.
It's good for Pro, but they're going to lose the turtle anyway off of that arrow. Again, that's why we talk about Moreno being a key playmaker here. Now they're in the jungle.
In the jungle, going in for the kill once again. They want to go for P. P is down. No bouncing ball. That's a good fight coming out from BTR. They needed the recovery for this. For this Fanny, and they were able to find it. But it's going to take more from them if they want to get back into this game.
Okay, so off of those first takes, BTR play into their strengths, man. Again, Niall being able to move around. The bouncing ball hasn't been too much of a problem to deal with. But again, I think a big part of this is just the arrows. I wish we always had an arrow counter. I wish that was possible someday when the Selena's like in play. Just because sometimes, you know, they're being landed off cam too, and they are quite effective. Not to mention the traps here. Taking a look at it quickly here for the emblems, pretty standard stuff across the board. Blade of Hepsi's already picked up though for Niall, and yeah, there's one thing that you can say about Pro Esports is this is going to take a little bit of time for them to come online. The Paquito, though, the Paquito in the jungle, for some teams it works. I feel like this is more of a 50-50 pick in the jungle.
Oh yeah, for sure. You really have to master it. But at the same time, there are so many players that can make it possible. Rather than Dryad. Here comes the damage coming out from Coily, and it's enough. They take out Nael once again. Sorry, and Felix will be the one to get the last hit, but you can see one Breath of the Dryad into the combo from the champs. That's enough. Now the counter play to knock up Kozen back away from the Zaman Force. Flicker committed. But the goal laner of Pro Esports, now they go on to P, who is unsuccessful taking down a trade down the bottom lane. And Kozen will not only utilize his flicker, he will also likely lose one of the carts here in the bottom lane.
Yeah, he's going to lose this. Saw trying to alleviate some of the pressure here without that. But there's an arrow. He wasn't even aware that Moreno, the maestro, was still there. And another arrow landing. That's 3 kills now for Moreno. Picking up his boots. He's got the arcane boots, got the glowing wand, but he's just on point right now with these arrows.
Yeah. I will prompt the reaction onto the bottom lane for BTR to be there. Kozen is a full level, in fact, behind his competition. A gold lane Claude. Oh, it's gonna be very tricky now for BTR. Now will secure one neutral objective. It's gonna be enough for them to a little bit of a leeway here in the early stages. However, Pro Esports, it seems like they are gonna be moving towards the bottom lane. PvP. Gonna be using a Tyrant's Rage onto Finn, but Finn is very tanky.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for Emon. Really good response there from Finn to be there just in case. Again, both teams really want to protect their gold laners. Right now, too, Kozen hasn't died, but he's just dealt with so much pressure. Like you mentioned, he's down, you know, a whole level. He's going to have some time to catch up here. Meanwhile, Emon able to go ahead and farm up. So far, BTR has really just continued to play around their strengths. Nothing too fancy. It's just the way that they're moving around the map, and Pro Esports has been trying to stay equal to what BTR is doing here. So you still got a minute for this turtle to come up. It's going to be the last one of the game. So far, 2 for 2 going to BTR. And right now, Pro Esports might be in one of those positions where, you know, they have to wait for that first Lord. They should just probably give up this next turtle with the way things are going. They really got to allow things. Oh, and that's going to make it worse. Coily goes down on the top side of the map.
Oh, quick takedown by by BTR, actually, with the Fanny now. Looking really good start for Dale. Even after those 2 vets from the Wrath of the Dryads was started by Soria Felix, is now recovered. Now to the bottom lane, PPP. No more bouncing ball means the Fanny can just go ham. Forcing them out. Gonna catch them with a jump, and in comes Finn as well. They do take him out with Dale. No, this time, no bouncing ball anymore. PPP will not be able to outplay Nail. Nail is low though. He goes Coily with the retribution, and he will get the kill, but the stun and the taunt. Coily now in trouble. Mega kill for Moreno. Finn will eventually fall from the ticking damage of Sa, but that was BTR taking 2 important heroes from Pro Esports. They're not done. Moreno wants to take out Sa. Sa copies the Selena, but that is not going to be enough. He will just be able to copy 1 dash. And that's it. Pro Esports losing their members down the bottom lane.
Yeah, what a messy fight for Pro Esports. Again, under their turret, started on the tier 1, got pushed back. BTR did a great job at juggling around that. That's going to go ahead and result them in 3 for 3 for the Turtles here. As Coily, it just seems like he's trying to do too much reach, too much range to deal with. Oh, under the turret.
Under the turret they go. They will not be able to push now, BTR. This is Zaman Force, the entirety of Pro Esports, just utilizing all of their ults, just not all of their ults, but most of their ults just to defend the mid lane. Oh, Zaman Force right now, Coily doesn't have the retribution too, so this could be a push. Shogun, no help from his teammates, but he still will go to the back lines. Well, that actually allowed Nael to get some camps here in the jungle of Pro Esports. All the while that's happening, 2 pushes commenced. BTR cleaned up mid, and it was Eman to take out the turret in the bottom lane. A tier 2, in fact. The stun connects, actually. Oh no, Finn! That's Coily, actually. I think he dashed the back because of the knockout strike, and Moreno knew that that was going to happen, so he actually used the abyssal arrow towards the area of where Coily will retreat.
Hey man, they call him the Maestro for a reason. These arrows, another lands. Okay, it's on P, but that's going to be a turret. That's just going to this game. Again, 9 minutes in, that Lord is still 40 seconds away. But right now with BTR's lead, they're looking to take down some of these holy defense shields if they can. Oh!
Wrath of the Drag committed onto Shogun. Sorry, Felix has to get out of there. Shogun is fairly healthy. After utilizing his ult, the holy shields will pop in the middle. No more holy shields up top. Coily standing in front of Shogun, unable to do anything as of yet. Apart from them clearing the waves, they really just can't stop BTR from taking away their resources.
Man, Wolf, this is one of those cases where, you know, pro esports, it just seems like backs are so far pushed against the wall that they can't really do much but watch. And now it's going to come down to one of those situations where do we take a risk? Do we take a potential chance to make something happen? It's not going to happen here on this first Lord. It's freely going to go over to BTR. They can't even get past this side of their jungle. So it's going to have to come down to a base defense. A conceal's used, though. An attempt there from Finn. Another arrow's going to land, but he's ready to go ahead and charge in if he needs to. And the big part of this, again, with this first Lord, getting ready to go ahead and spawn in and push, is a lot of these shields are already gone. So this might result, if not into a game-winning push, depending on how the team fight goes, it could just be all base turrets being taken on, or at least 2.
Yeah. Slow and steady, the push for the side of BTR. They're not even clearing the minion wave in the middle. They want to make sure that at least 2 lanes will converge at the same time against the base of Pro Esports. And this is their design. 3-pronged attack. Lord up top. Bottom lane Finn. Charging. The taunt does not connect. Coily with the pokes. Shogun into the battlefield. In the middle of the fight. P cancels his skill 1. And the Lord pushing naturally up top. No engagements just yet. P still cancels his first skill. Shogun, in comes the catch. Alpha of the Guardian does not catch anyone. And he goes 6 shit, run up the Dryad into the turret. Oh, PvP overshot! He wasn't able to hit! And now Soria Felix is gonna be down from the backlines. In comes Nael. It will take 1 kill for that one in a turret. As PPP overshot with the Tyrant's Revenge. Shogun is low right now, but he is gonna be able to get on the stun onto the Coulson. Harith, oh my goodness, Moreno! He will be shut down by Sal, but that is a kill onto the gold laner. It would have been nice for BTR if they can be able to push now.
I think they want to go for the end.
They do want to go for the end. They have 3 minions. They have a lot of stuff going in, pressing against Pro Esports. They found Coily. Niall will not land some of those cables, but they will be able to take out the roamer. That's PvP down. Niall wants to go for the wall technique against Orion Felix. But there are no more minions available for BTR to work with. The juggle is enough. Pro Esports will be able to live for another day.
Oh man, it was looking grim there. Pro Esports, though, staying in the game. They were so close to ending it here. I mean, look at the difference in terms of items for BTR. Nearly 10,000 gold ahead. And they got all the base turrets off that Lord. It was really extended time in the base of Pro Esports. And now everything else is going to be taken from them. It's the Hunger Games. BTR taking the buffs, taking the camps, and prepping up for this Lord. It's up in 15. Again, Pro Esports, I think they just have to wait in the base and hope for something to happen here. The problem is these arrows, man. 6, 1, and 3. Yes, Moreno has 1 death, but he's just been so on point with the arrows, and it's making it so difficult for Pro Esports even to move forward. Finn and Shogun, tanky as hell, up on this front side. Lord already secured. They go in with the Unbreakable.
And down, sorry, Felix is super duper low. Cayman collects that kill. It's a -1 for Pro Esports. His defense is gonna catch up with the jump. Gonna land. For now, the Lord is gonna be marching in through the middle lane. Soria Felix, he might be in time for this defense.
Yeah, no flicker available. Lord coming down this mid lane at 15 seconds for Soria Felix. Here's the defense.
Oh, Coily jumps it forward. Now he's low. Now blazing to it. Will be cancelled actually. PPP will now be the target. But the rest of BTR, they want to push the base. They have taken out goes in. Big target. And now BTR will take game 2